So here we will discuss about the ultraviolet and visible spectroscopy. So basic introduction to spectroscopy is that spectroscopy is the branch of science that deals with the study of interaction of EMR or electromagnetic radiation with matter. So, before starting the topic UV visual spectroscopy, we also know about what is EMR, what is photon, and different type of what is different type of basic phenomena used in the UV spectroscopy like wavelength, photons, and uh, frequency, and all etc. So the spectroscopy is a branch of science that deals with the study of interaction of electromagnetic radiation with matter. What is electromagnetic radiation? Electromagnetic radiation consists of discrete packets of energy which are called photons. A photon consists of for a oscillating magnetic field and electric field that are perpendicular to each other. So the photon is made up of consider or consist photon is consist an oscillating electric field and magnetic field together, and they both are perpendicular to the each other. Next, what is the frequency? So the frequency is defined as the number of times electrical field radiation oscillates in 1 second. How much oscillation occurs in 1 second is defined as frequency or termed as a frequency. The unit of frequency is hertz. Hertz is 1 cycle per second. Next, what is wavelength? Wavelength is the distance between the two nearest part of the wave in the same phase. That is the distance between two nearest crest or trough. Next, what is the relationship between the wavelength and frequency? So we can return as the relationship between the wavelength and frequency is C is equal to V lambda. Here V is frequency and lambda is the wavelength. So in the terms of photons, so E is equal to HV or HV, or V is equal to C upon lambda. So E is equal to HC upon lambda. Here the Vibgyor pattern of prism, they absorb the particular color absorb particular light of wavelength, particular of wavelength, number of wavelength lights. Violet, like violet color absorbs 400 to 420 nanometer, indigo absorbed under 420 to 440 nanometer, blue light absorbed at 440 to 490 nanometer in the spectrometer. Green color absorbed 490 to 570 nanometer, and yellow color absorbed in between range of 570 to 585 nanometer. Orange color absorbed in between range of 585 to 620 nanometer, and red color absorbed at 620 to 780 nanometer in spectroscopy or spectrophotometer. Here the introduction of ultraviolet and visible spectroscopy. So the basic definition of ultraviolet and UV visible spectroscopy deals with the recording of the absorption of radiation in the ultraviolet and visible region of the electromagnetic spectrum. So it is a recording of ultraviolet radiation, ultraviolet and visible radiation in the electromagnetic spectrum. So the ultraviolet region, the range of ultraviolet region extend from 10 to 400 nanometer, and near ultraviolet region to 200 to 400 nanometer. And for the ultraviolet region, or it also known as vacuum ultraviolet region, ranges between 10 to 200 nanometer, and at last the visible region extends from 400 to 800 nanometer. So the visible color region will extend from the 400 to 800 nanometer. Here the color range also we can say that the color range from here with your pattern we can say that the color range absorbed at 400 to 800 nanometer, that is from 400 to 780 nanometer. Next, what is the principle of UV visible spectroscopy? The UV visible spectroscopy follows the Beers and Lambert law. First, we will discuss about the Lambert law. When monochromatic radiation is passed through a solution that decreases in the intensity of radiation with the thickness of the solution, that is directly proportional to the intensity of the incident line. So here the intensity of radiation with the thickness of the solution is directly proportional to the intensity of incident light. So according to Lambert law, let it be be the intensity of incident radiation and X be the thickness of the solution. So according to Lambert law, di upon dx is directly proportional to I. So here I is the intensity and X is the thickness. When we integrate that equation, so here I is equal to I naught when X is equal to 0. If intensity or transmittance is 100%, on that condition I is equal to I and X is equal to 1. So we get on integrating that the above equation, that is di upon dx is directly proportional to I. When we can integrate, so we get integrate integration I upon I naught is equal to minus KL. So the log 10 value is 2.303 log I upon I naught is equal to minus KL. If 2.303 if we put 2.20303 at right side, so here the equation becomes log I upon I naught is equal to minus k upon 2.303 L. Here the I upon I naught is the absorbance, k is the constant, or k upon 2.303 is the absorption coefficient, and then L is the then the equation becomes A is equal to I into L, that is absorbance is directly proportional to the the absorbance is directly proportional to the absorption coefficient, and L, that is, so from this definition, the absorption is directly proportional to the intensity of incident light. So L is the incident light. Next, Beer's law. When monochromatic radiation is passed through a solution, the decrease in the intensity of radiation with the thickness of the solution is directly proportional to the intensity of incident light also, or as well as with the concentration of the solution. In Lambert law, only directly proportional to the intensity of incident light, but in Beer's law, that is directly proportional to the incident light as well as concentration of the solution also. So here the derivation of the Beer's law, also the derivation of the Beer's law is as same as Lambert law, but here concentration is also directly proportional. So di upon dx minus di upon dx is directly proportional to concentration and incident light I. When we integrated the equation, I is equal to I naught at when x is equal to 0. If x is equal to 1, then I is equal to I. So when we integrate, I upon I naught minus KCL. So as same as Lambert law, At last the equation become A is equal to ECL. So the absorbance of light is directly proportional to concentration, incident light, and also molar extinction coefficients. So this is the Beer's law, or from the equation it is seen that the absorbance, which is also called as optical density of a solution in a container of fixed path length, is directly proportional to the concentration of the solution when T is equal to I upon I naught, or minus log T, or log I upon I naught is equal to A. So basically the Beer's law is direct absorbance is directly proportional to the concentration and the incident light both. Thank you. Here we discussed about the Beer's-Lambert law and basic terms of the terms used in the UV visible spectroscopy, that what is photon, what is electromagnetic radiation, what is wavelength, and what is frequency. Thank you.